Hello, hello. Another day, another dollar, or another beer, in my case, I suppose. Another pub crawl. Solo. Again, it's Friday, the something of October. I don't know, I lose track of days. It might be the 11th, Friday the 11th of October, I believe. Back in Northamptonshire. Not been in Northamptonshire for a few weeks. Last time I think was Daventry with Gav, which was a great day out. Gav and Liz were wonderful hosts and yeah, showed us around Daventry nicely. So yeah, not done that much of Northamptonshire of late. Corby about a year ago, Northampton Town Centre we've done once. But I'm looking forward to getting out around Kettering. Wellingborough I did a few months back and that was pleasantly surprising. Like really had a really good day in Wellingborough. So I'm hoping for similar around Kettering. So I'm going to start today out on the Outskirts, and pub number one is called the Briars, and it is a sizzling pub and grill chain pub. So I never know what they are half the time until I get there, but I'm not adverse to them. It should be a nice easy one, as I know exactly what it's going to be like, what I'm going to get. It's up on a little parade of shops up here, like a fish and chip shop, a Cantonese takeaway and a one stop. So let's get on with it. Let's get the Briars done, tick off number one and get around Kettering. Yeah, so it's one of them. I knew exactly what I was going to today. It's a chain. Decent tap stuff they have on these a lot of the time. There's good variety and stuff. They've also got two ales on the bar up there, Doom Bar and Landlord. But yeah, it's a chain. We know with sizzling pubs exactly what they're going to look like and what they're going to do. So can't tell you much more. As usual, opening times are conspiring against me with things. Stuff on Google says they're open and they're not, so I had to bypass on a couple of the outskirtsy ones and bring myself the Warren, a Hungry Horse, Green King Hungry Horse brand. Again, so chain pub that we know all about before we even go in. We know what it's going to be like. Massive great beer garden and stuff on it, but that is going to end up having to be stop 2 for the simple fact that it's already open and a lot of other stuff isn't. Yeah, it's a Hungry Horse. Green King IPA is the only hand put on, so along with the Thatcher's apple and blackcurrant. I like the fact they've put the Thatcher's towers in most of them, but yeah, you know, it's the same old menus and bits like that you'd expect to find in a Hungry Horse. It's a decent sized one, staff are friendly, but here's what it is. One place I was determined to make sure I did stop in at today while I was in Kettering was Belly Brewery, because I have seen these beers before. I've heard great things about these guys, and I thought, while I'm here, let's see if we can get in, have a look at the tap room, have a look at the brewery, have a little wander around. So it is, yeah, just down, not far, a 2-minute walk from where I've just come from. It looks a nice little setup, and in this way, there is a tap room. So let's have a show around in here. It is a nice looking little place. So I was determined to get it, and they very kindly allowed me in, and Sam's going to take me for a little tour around to show you all. But definitely give these guys a look, because this is a wonderful look at all the pigs up there. That's wonderful. Now this is a wonderful little place. So they do. What nights do you open it? Friday nights you can get in here, fish and chips supper, all you can drink. What, 30 quid? 30 quid, all you can drink. Hey, I can drink a lot for 30 quid. Fish and chip supper as well. Banging. Let's go and have a look at the brewery. So plenty going on. The recipes all ready for Monday for the brewing process. So what are these? Mashed tum. Yeah.
So basically mix with your grain of paneer, make a big porridge.
Lovely.
Extract all the sugars.
This one.
Copper. Basically just a big kettle, pieced elements inside. If you have a look.
Wonderful. So that's what it looks like in there. That's where all the magic occurs. Lovely job.
Heat exchanger. That takes it from 100 degrees to 24 degrees.
Wonderful.
Pump it into here. Leave it to ferment. One beer's chilling down at the moment, so all the yeast will come to the top, proper yeast. Shove it in the next beer.
Wow.
And then when it's done in there, we go to the next room. Pinky and perky conditioning tank. Pinky and perky,
I like that. Better than calling one of them pepper, isn't it? So yeah, I like that. Pinky and perky, yeah. No, that's brilliant, that is, mate.
There you are, mate.
What a great little place, thank you, mate. There you go. Now you've seen around Belly Brewery in Kettering. Maybe a 7-minute walk, 8-minute walk will bring me to my 4th stop of the day, which is called the Alexandra Arms. Proper old school looking pub. I believe they might have some Belly beers on themselves, in which case I can sample of seconds. The best that I had in there was absolutely brilliant. So I'm very impressed. Looking forward to trying another if they have got any on in the Alexandra Arms. So stop 4 then. Alexandra. They told me that I was going to like it in it. At Pot Belly. They said, you're going to like it in there. And they're right. I really do. Castle Rock. Mate, that always sort of makes me feel at home when I see Castle Rock, because I live 2 minutes away from Castle Rock Brewery. So yeah, it always makes me feel well when I see them on.
I've only been there once, the Castle Rock.
Oh, it's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Like 4 more beers around here. Let me have a wander through here then. 4 more beers around this side as well. But I'm very happy with me. Oh yeah. I'm very happy with my Pot Belly one that I've got. But yeah, 4 more beers. Plenty of beers and things to choose from in here. What a super pub. What an absolutely brilliant place. Skittles table. You don't see them very often anymore in pubs. Skittles table up the end. This is a fantastic place. But yeah, I figured I would probably very much like it. Quite cool size. Quirky landlord. He's a nice chap. But what a cool place. Great pub, great people, great beer. The three keys to making a successful pub. Absolutely loved the Alexandra Arms, right up my street. My second Pot Belly Brewery beer of the day as well was again top notch. That one's called Hop Trotter, and I can highly recommend it. I'm up here opposite the shopping centre, because my next stop, I think this is kind of the top of town where Sainsbury's is. My next stop is going to be the Shire Horse, which is quite beautiful looking from the outside. So that is going to be stop 5 of today's adventure. And I think I'll work my way sort of that way down the rest of the town and find whatever else Kettering's got to offer. Fun fact, you know Paul Gascoigne once managed Kettering town. He was only there for a month and apparently only turned up sober once. Man after my own heart. This is a beautiful old pub. Look at these. Holly is going to be absolutely livid, or she's going to see this video and she's going to say, right, can we get some of them in our kitchen? Because they are pretty impressive, like wonderful seats. Them, this old stonework and stuff as well. This building has got to be, we reckon, 400 odd years old at least. Been a pub for quite a while. Had a former name before it became the Shire Horse in the 70s. But it's a live music pub. Packed on a Tuesday night and a Saturday apparently, but we'll don't take my word for it, there are some fantastic beers on in here as well. So Pot Belly stuff again, I've sampled that. That's very good. I'm really impressed. Loads of good stuff coming next though, and I'll be all over that porter. But look, I've never heard of Wild Wave before. It's always nice when I go around and I find stuff that I've never seen before. But we also sampled, thank you sir, we also sampled that from Pot Belly, which is absolutely brilliant. This is the landlord. Introduce yourself, sir.
I'm Dean.
How long have you been here, Dean?
Just over a year.
Just over a year, going well?
Yeah, pretty well.
And what do you have on during the week in here, Dean?
So on a Tuesday night we have a blues jam. On a first Friday of the month we have a Friday in Connection, which is a open mic.
Lovely.
And we have a karaoke the last Friday of the month.
Lovely.
And then we have a band on every single Saturday night.
And Tuesdays. Bands on a Tuesday.
Yeah,
so that is absolutely phenomenal. This is a wicked pub again. Said Kettering's doing very, very well so far. I'm quite impressed. If you take out the first two, the chain pubs, which don't get me wrong, there was nothing wrong with either of them, but they're chain pubs. Very generic in what they offer, very generic in what they do. So if you take those out and you said, but my day started at Pot Belly Brewery, and then I went to the Alexandra and the Shire Horse, I would be telling you this is absolutely killer. 3 for 3, amazing pubs. Because all 3 places I've been have been brilliant. I've tried Pot Belly Brewery beers. I tried 2 in there. Had one in the Alexandra as well. I'm very, very impressed by Pot Belly Brewery. So yeah, if you're a landlord watching this looking for some inspiration or something to get new cask in, seriously look these guys up in Kettering, because their beers are killer. And I'm very, very impressed thus far. 2-minute walk brings me down to that. I mean, that is pretty impressive looking. Hey, look at that. Pretty impressive. It's Craft Union now. Rising Sun is stop 6 of my day then. And yeah, again, Craft Union, so let's face it, I know what I'm getting in there. It'll be friendly, welcoming, they always are. The beer shorter, but let's see, maybe they will have an ale on. Some of them do, some of them don't. So stop 6 then, the Rising Sun. I decided to have a Guinness, but there are a couple of handfuls on, so Ghost Ship was obviously on the thing. But standard Craft Union bits and pieces that they've got. But it's a decent sized Craft Union, so it's a lovely old building. So can't go wrong. Pool table and stuff around the other side. So it must be market day or some Kettering. So yeah, there's a spice shop there. Yeah, after some of the horrific spicy things I had to endure over the last few weeks, like eating, trying things and stuff, steering clear of somewhere like that. It's actually a nice little town centre, to be honest. So yeah, market day, obviously on a Friday, but that's where I'm headed. I knew I'd spy it without needing Google Maps. Look at me, like a grown-up, finding my own way around town centres, you know? One day, someone will consider me a grown-up, I'm sure. I don't know when, I don't know why, but I'm sure it'll happen at some point. So stop number 7 for me is, and it's been a 3-minute walk, if that, from the rising sun straight across. Stop number 7 then is the Peacock. This one is Michelin Butler, M&B pub. Michelin Butler, for those who don't know, they own stuff like vintage inns. To me, this looks very much like a Stonegate. The decor, the layout, the beer offering, the way the metal bits are, the beer taps and stuff like that. They've got Doom Bar on as a cask, but I mean, I can't stand Doom Bar. I think Sharps have got so many great products and Doom Bar isn't one of them. Michelin Butler stuff. So the food in Vintage Inn especially is always absolutely brilliant. And there's a decent enough range and choice on in this one. Everyone seems really friendly, and it's quite nicely decked out. So yeah, Michelin Butler's pub. Top 7 in the back. Good, I'd head to the bottom of the town centre now and sort of work my way back up through the middle, because there are a couple of different sort of roads through it. So I figured it was best to head straight down this road I was on. So I've come literally down the high, it is called High Street as well, literally down the High Street to get to here. And the Old Market Inn will be stop 8 of the day. So let's get that one done. Then, so there's some beautiful old buildings here, look like that. The Old Market Inn will be the next one. We're on the square, there's a lounge, one of the lounge brand over there. So that'll be 9. And then we'll start working our way back up on the other side of the town. So it's the Old Market Inn for stop 8. Star Pubs, hi Star Pubs. Love you. So Heineken own. Honestly, this is one of the most beautiful looking, decked out Star Pubs I've ever been in. It's absolutely gorgeous looking. So definitely, this is a late night weekend venue for sure, where it's going to be hip, it's going to be cool, and you're going to have a good time late on. Swanky cocktail offering in a beautiful ambient, in a beautiful looking place. Look at the bar. Look. Absolutely wonderful place. Come and check them out. Yeah, great swanky little place. So we're going to come straight out of there and we're going to walk across this big old, I mean, it's a good space they've got here. I don't know what they do on it, the stairs, but a little bit of covering, who knows. But next up then, the lounge brand, and this one is called Kino Lounge. Obviously used to be called the Corn Exchange at some point. We had a Corn Exchange. I grew up in Bedford, so used to be a concert hall type thing, the one in Bedford, always still is, but Kino Lounge is now, I think it's bits on the walls, like drama, comedy, opera, stuff like that. So it probably was, yeah, a bit of a concert hall. And now it's part of the lounge brand. So Kino Lounge, stop 9. I just asked, so it's an old theatre building. Honestly, it's very impressive. It's very quirky. Walls and stuff are, it's rustic. It looks like they're falling to pieces, doesn't it? But it's quite a surreal space, to be honest. Quite a beautiful place to be in. As usual, it's the classic lineup on the bar. I've gone for Brixton Pale because I am a big fan of Brixton Pale and stuff in here. But yeah, it's a lovely looking place. It's got the quirky lampshades, stuff like that you would expect to find. But yeah, this is one of the nicest lounges I think I've ever been in. I'm really glad that I didn't miss that lounge out, because it would be so easy just to walk past some of the lounge brand these days. There's so many of them. Generally, they all feel the same. But that was an absolutely amazing building. Just, it felt so historic sitting in there, just looking around. So the walls are crumbling, and it adds to the aesthetic, because that's what they're all about. They're all about tat and those lampshades and pictures and things like that. But that was a real surreal experience. Really good place. So not far to walk there. Minute we're into the Stitching Pony. Again, it looks like it probably should be a craft unit or something like that from the outside, but it says fine ales and lagers. So, you know, Stitching Pony is stop 10 of the day so far. I've wandered in here, and it's an Amber Taverns, you know, so it's fun, it's happening. Like, Taylor's on, so I've gone with that. But these fine people, are you the landlady? You are, they're right. These fine people have taught me into a melon bomb. 5 o'clock, man. Like, I know I always say it's 5 o'clock somewhere, but it's actually 5 o'clock here.
It's £10 for 5 bombs.
It's £10 for 5 bombs, and they didn't have any friends. So, you know, so they had no more friends that they could pass these off on. So said, did I want one? I said, absolutely not, give it. So, you know, so we've got one. So another melon bomb. Folks, pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you very much. Yeah, cheers for this. You know what? That's actually nowhere near as offensive as a lot of them are, is it?
Yeah. No.
You know, a melon bomb. You know what? A melon bomb. I'll take that over a Jaeger bomb any day of the week. And Dad loves food. If you watch this, and you ever try and give me that fireball bomb again, I'm calling out Midori. I'm calling that a melon bomb. So much nicer that is, mate. Have a look round. Terry Taylor's Golden. That's a very nice ale. Timothy Taylor's. If you watch this, get them a new pump clip.
Yes.
But it's a wicked pub. Very spacious, very nice, very friendly people. It's just a good thing. Pool table down the front end of the bar. What's not to like? I'm having a great day in Kettering, to be honest. I'm really pleasantly surprised. Right, top of us. They are lovely people. I've had a wonderful time in there. Amber Taverns do cater for a specific type with some of the beer offering, but you'll always find they're really friendly and they're really good pubs with down-to-earth, proper down-to-earth people. So I like them. I'm warming to Amber Taverns quite a lot. Top of that street brings me to Aura, which is obviously a late night venue, but they are open now. So I think it's stop 11. We'll do Aura now. Then it's on the Spoons. Then we need to get back out to the outskirts somehow. I've got a few around the outskirts still to get done. But otherwise, I will pretty much have done the town centre. And it's still only like 5:30. I know. Late night venue this, open till 2:30 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, that's the morning 2:30. You know, I'm well and truly a pumpkin boy. But it's lovely. The ladies running this place are absolutely lovely. However, they have just called themselves a cocktail bar and they don't do a pina colada. And we know my thoughts on this, don't we? You can't be a cocktail bar unless you do a pina colada. However, there is a cocktail on there that is a little likened, I suppose, to a pina colada. Look, called a Shake Sonora. Rum, coconut, pineapple, served in a martini glass. So I've challenged her to make me a Shake Sonora, and we'll try it together, and we'll see if this makes up for no pina colada. Two of them, Shake Sonora. So most of you that watch my videos, you've seen Beetlejuice, right? Shake, 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 Sonora. That's what it's named after. These two have never seen Beetlejuice. Have you? No, never seen Beetlejuice. Right, however, it's 2 for 1 as well. So these have cost just £7. And honestly, they look pretty good. We're going to trust the process. We're going to have a mouthful of Shake Sonora. And see. Oh, well, that's really good. That's actually really good. That does actually almost make up for no pina colada. That is actually really good. And 2 for £7. Can't knock that. They're good. I'll send them here. I want to drink these. Lovely pair of young ladies running Aura tonight. Yeah, I'm glad that I got in there because again, that's a late night venue, so I'm well early for late night venues. It was nice to actually catch them open and be able to go in them. So that was 11. This, I'd love to know some history behind that. That looks like an absolutely beautiful building, but I've not heard anybody mention it, so I don't know if it's still a functioning thing or if it opens later or what. But that's an absolutely stunning building. The sound bar. So if you know anything about it, let me know, because I would definitely love to have got in there. But I think town centre wise, I've got one normal pub hour type thing left to do. Again, I don't know what Remy's is, but I'm assuming it's not a functioning gaff anymore. What a shame again, what a beautiful building. But old faithful, old spoons, you know. So it's called the Earl of Dalkeith. Something like the old lamp, I don't know. Cheers, bus. It's always helpful when a bus does that, isn't it? The Earl of, I would say Dalkeith is the way we say that. The Earl of Dalkeith. It's the Wetherspoons of Kettering, and then hopefully we can get back out around the outskirts, jump in a cab or something around the outskirts, and we'll do the rest of Kettering. Some multi-story spoons. Nice balcony area overlooking. So that's the carpet. Oh, I don't know about the carpet. It's all right, but decent guests on. So I'm going to go with this Siren Soft Pale, I think. But yeah, mid-range size, I suppose. But on 2 floors, So, but that's very nice up there. It's very nice looking. Maybe I'm judgmental, but I always think there are a certain type of geezer who play the machines or the fruit machines in Wetherspoon, and I'm usually right. It's just it's a weird vibe to me, but they seem very excited by whatever's going on. I don't think I know how to play them. As you'll probably notice, my walk of 15 plus minutes has allowed darkness to set upon me, but you know, we expect it, especially this time of year. We expect it to get dark while we're out doing this game. But my next stop then is the Wayfarers. I think it's a Green King. From what I've been told, from what I can make out, I think it's a Green King. But honestly, it's an exceptionally nice looking building, isn't it? So it is stop 12 of the day in Kettering. There are another couple walkable down this end of the town before I'll probably jump in a cab after that and head up to the last two of the outskirtsy ones before I head back to my premiere for the night. Wayfarers up next. And even as I get closer, I can see how wrong I was. It's not a Green King, it's an Everard. It says Everard's up there above the sign. So that's a million times for me, a million times better than being a Green King. So we'll call that a small win. Hard stuff will always be better for you than Green King stuff. Good, kind of good ales on. And this, I'm on for this, Catalyst. So I like Everard's beers, and I'm looking forward to this. I will come out of Pittle's Way as well. But it's a gorgeous pub. Plenty of space around, a nice looking establishment in general. Busy, thriving, like any Everard's pub, to be honest, that I've ever been in. So decent pool table, plenty of space. It's a nice gaff. I've never been in a bad Everard's pub, and I still haven't. 10 more minutes walk and I am well and truly back into the suburbs and the outskirts of Kettering, so down the south side of Kettering now. Mardo Pheasant. I mean, this is a community local. Look at it. Look where we are. This has got community local stamped all over it. So I'm glad I'm coming, because I do like the odd community local to mix up with everything else. But yeah, this is would have been one that probably should have got done earlier. Wasn't open early enough for me to be able to get in here before I did the town. So Mardo Pheasant. Stop 13 every day. For the first time today, I've sat down and got chatting with the people running the place. Kamara and Sasha over here. Give us a wave. Right, so this is the proper community local, honestly, like pool table, dartboard, things like that. It's dead friendly. The beer choice in it, it's an Amber Taverns. It's not an Amber Taverns, Admiral Taverns. Admiral Taverns. The beer choice, I said I will always say to you, big breweries, stop tying people to what they can have, because they could. This is a really, really nice, friendly community local, and if they could put on what they wanted onto the bar, the pub would thrive and it would help everybody. But breweries, big breweries, stop tying people into what they do. However, I've been talked into, and they've both run off now. They've both run off. I've been talked into a Mardo bomb, and a Mardo bomb is black currant sours and blue VK. Black currant sours and blue VK. I mean, let's face it, what I drank earlier was definitely sounded a lot more offensive than that, didn't it? So, black currant sours and blue VK, a Mardo bomb in a Mardo Pheasant. You know what? I'd buy that. That's actually quite nice. I would buy that. I love it in here. I mean, it's a great little community local. It's exactly what you'd expect to find in this area. Come down and see them. It's cheap as well. Really, really cheap. It's a great community pub. And that's what I love about things like that. Is the girls there. They've been here 6 months or so. Bit of history. Their mum used to run it many years ago. So it's nice to see them doing well. And putting their stamp on it. So I just wish that people at Admiral Taverns would give them more license to put decent stuff on the bar, which they can't do. But right, final one on the south side of the outskirts is the trading. That's his trading post. It's a Marston's. So again, I wouldn't say I'm enthused by it. We know what we're getting. You know what you're getting with a Marston's pub. Again, so it's not. I'm gonna set my world on fire, but let's get it done. Marston's. There's carvery. There aren't many Marston's that do carveries. Carvery smells good, to be fair. Actually, it's a well big pub. Actually, 3 ales on. So Wainwright's. I've gone for Wainwright's. Pedigree and Old Empire on the bar from the handballs. We had a carvery up there. Smells pretty good, and it is a nice looking old gaff, to be fair. It's like an old barn inside. So that's a Marston's. Actually, a pleasant surprise. This nowhere near what I expected. The staff are lovely. Carberry smells good. Plenty of people of different ages. Well, it's thriving, well busy. So, you know, and actually, Wainwright's Gold isn't the worst beer of the Marston's brews that I've ever. Right, that was a taxi ride. There was no way I was walking. It was like a 40-minute walk, so I wasn't doing that. It's the Beeswing. Next, another Everard's. And I've never once been in a bad Everard's pub, including the one from earlier. So I'm expecting that this will be very similar. It's thriving at pool table and stuff in there. Great outdoor garden space on the front. Doggy beer. That's water for those of you who don't know. But yeah, the Beeswing, another Everard's. Let's get it done. It's a belter of a pub. Clearly I was on Everard's once, so I've gone with the Ruby, the old original. You know, it's a decent booze in this. Full of, it's absolutely thriving. It's absolutely mega busy, as you can see through there. But it's a whopping great place that is very, very beautiful all the way around, no matter where you go. Yeah, Everard's, they always come through. It's the final one I can be able to walk to tonight, so it's going to be the final stop of the night. It's right in the houses again. I wanted to do it earlier on today, but didn't open until 3, so couldn't. And it's called the Cordwainer. It's got community pub again stamped all over it. Nice looking old building. Probably been here, I don't know, maybe the 60s, 70s. Decent looking place, but yeah, right in amongst all the houses, things like that. So final stop of the night, the Cordwainer, which will be, I don't know, what's the 18 today, maybe 18. So it's a decent day. Tomorrow, hopefully we'll go through pub number 4000 in Stourbridge. So Cordwainer up next and last. Community locals here. It's the places it's the people you meet, the place you go. I've got a new best buddy. Tell him who you are. Tell him who you are.
He's best person.
He's a good lad. He did jump in front of the bar. He did jump in front of me at the bar. He did jump in front of me, but he's a good lad. But honestly, right, community locals. So they've only been here since the summer, and they've already turned this place around and make it a decent community. It's a good place for me to finish for what I'm doing tonight, but I like it. I love places like these. Are the heartbeat of the community. Community pubs, like I said, you meet proper people, proper pubs run by down to earth, decent salt of the earth types, and I'm not ever adverse to finishing on a community pub. Good place for me to stop tonight. Cordwainer. Thanks for watching. Please hit subscribe if you don't subscribe already. Tomorrow's Stourbridge, and hopefully through pub number 4000. Cheers for watching, guys.